Hello, my beautiful warriors of love and light, and welcome to this weekly tarot reading from August, from April 26th to May 2nd. Today, I want to talk to you about the Scorpio full moon, since it's going to happen on April 26th at 11:32 p.m. Eastern Time. So, full moon in Scorpio is also here, I took out some cards for you. Full moon is a time to release negativity. And it's also a supermoon, so emotions are running high. The supermoon, why is it called a supermoon? Like a full moon already is the sun, the moon opposite the sun. The supermoon is the moon is closest to the earth. And it's also a pink supermoon. It's because the indigenous tribes, the pink happens in April, and it's when there's the spring bloom, right, of flowers. So full moons illuminate within us what is hidden and what needs to be released. The Scorpio full moon is all about us going deep into our soul and revealing those inner dark secrets. It's about our ego cells that need to be exposed and then released. Dead to the old ways, dead to the old paradigms, dead to the old constructs. It's kind of what's going on in the world right now, so it's very important. It's actually like a culmination energy. And Taurus, because it's a Scorpio full moon in the Taurus season, Taurus is all about, it rules everything we value in physicality. So wealth and abundance, security, stability, finances. And for the awakening souls, this time is now to start expressing our spiritual wealth, which is our spiritual gifts. And our spiritual gifts are coming in to highlight this full moon in Scorpio, which a lot of you out there who are on this journey, you're already starting to feel it. You're hearing, you're seeing, however it is that is coming to fruition in your life, but it's going to come out more and more and more because the energetics of the planet are working in our favor. So it's a beautiful time, and we're coming into our own with the help of the Scorpio transformational energies. So I expect more vivid dreams, expect in the next 2 weeks, expect some sleepless nights or super deep sleep nights. Why the extremes? Scorpio, it's all about extremes, so you can thank them for that. So the next 2 weeks, just beware of that. And I always say, when you have vivid dreams, write that stuff down, because I don't really believe that we're just dreaming about nothing. We dream about our past lives. We're just, we're bringing back, we're astral traveling, so write all that stuff down. The signs that are most affected in this Scorpio full moon are going to be Leo, because Leo is not a fan of Scorpio's jealousy streak, is not a fan of, they find Scorpio too emotional, Leo. So during these next 2 weeks, Leo, you're going to have maybe a little bit of an inner battle with this, so beware of that. And Sagittarius will feel exhausted by the intensity of this supermoon. And Scorpio needs to beware of of the negative attributes of their sun sign, and older issues might rise up for you. So Scorpio and Taurus, this is the beautiful part of this. Scorpio and Taurus are divine feminine signs. So there's a feeling of a rise of the divine feminine again, which is what is happening anyways, because Mother Earth is divinely feminine, and it's this, like, we've been suppressed for so long, and now is the time. The energetics are like in our favor. So there's going to be increased compassion, increased healing in the world, increased intuitive skills, which is right now is very necessary in this planet, in my opinion. So Venus, which is the home planet of Taurus, is traveling through Taurus, which is beautiful in itself again, because Venus is all about love and relationships and nurturing and self-worth. So expect an expression, a full a vibration of that in this next few weeks or continuing on. So I just want to leave you with some affirmations that are fun to use during this time with the Scorpio and the Taurus. So I am worthy. I am healer. I'm a healer and I am healed, if you want to say that. I am loved. I am spiritually wealthy. So I'll leave you with that, and we'll head in. I'm going to say, I don't think I said last week, happy birthday, Taurus. So happy birthday. As a Taurus, I have to say that to my peeps. So we'll just go into the readings, and I'll see you next week. Bye. A little addendum. I'm also including a little reading for Scorpio full moon. The full moon in Scorpio, I'm going to have a little extra reading on the side for every sign. So wait for that, and I'll see you in the reading. I love you. Hello, my beautiful Aries, and welcome to this weekly tarot reading. I've done a little setup change because there's that blinding light behind me. I swear when I'm like in the normal setting, you don't see me. I'm like an angel. So I'm doing this right now like this. So if you haven't seen the intro, then I'm going to do a little extra reading for the full moon in Scorpio. I've already pulled a card out, which I will show you later. And for now, in the Instagram pull, we pulled the solar plexus chakra, radiant illumination. So the solar plexus is right here. It's use your willpower. It's power, the strength inside you. It's your determination to do things, your perseverance. A lot of people have issues with the root, the sacral, and the solar plexus a lot because of this feeling of loss of control right now in this world. And here they're coming in and saying, maybe some of you Aries have been feeling a bit of loss of control, and they're saying illuminate your solar plexus. Let's find this way back. So maybe this week wear golden yellow if you can, or whenever, actually just a little note, whenever you feel like, let's say if you're feeling like you can't generate a lot of money, then that's the root chakra. So wear red in the week and you'll see that you can attract that. So this week they're asking you to wear yellow to gain some strength. I feel like some of you are feeling at odds with what's going on in the world, or what in a job, or with your family relationships, and it's like it's time to shine, right? It's time to shine, Aries. Let's do this. All right, so this week I'm going to do, I pulled out 5 cards. I'm going to do a past, the current situation, your challenge, the immediate outcome, and a message from spirit. So let's see what's going on with your past. We have the 3 of Swords. The 3 of Swords is an energy of heartbreak and grief. It's sadness, like depression. So a lot of you, or isolation, which kind of makes sense because a lot of us are isolated. A lot of us are in lockdowns all over the world, and a lot of us are feeling this despair. But there's hope, right? So this is a past energy. And so I like that in this card reading, that if this is a past energy, let's see what's going on in the next few steps. But never, you're allowed to feel all of this. You're allowed to feel your sadness. You're allowed to feel this. So even in these people who are on the spiritual awakening, we are going through one of the most potent transformations on this stage, on this journey right now. So a lot of us are doing the dark night of the soul. A lot of us are going back and forth, finding ourselves in 3D, coming back in 5D or 4D or wherever we are. There's a lot of this. Whether you're on this journey or not, we are all feeling this chaos within ourselves. A lot of us might have lost jobs. A lot of us have, a lot of you have dealt with financial obstacles, right? Or romantic ruptures or relationships or family or what have you. So forgive yourself and forgive the others. It's okay. We move on. So let's see what else is coming up for you in your current situation. We have the Three of Pentacles. Reach out. Very interesting that you have these 3 and 3, 6, which is harmony. So there's always a positive when you look at the numerology of things. But 3 of Pentacles is cooperation. It's coming together with other people. It's maybe you were feeling down and out about a relationship and you reach out, they're asking you to reach out to someone, or you have already reached out to someone and it's changed your life already in those like 5 minutes or in that hour or in that week that this happened. So this is like if you're feeling down and out when it comes to money in the current, reach out to someone that can help you with that, or not physically, but even emotionally or mentally or spiritually. There's this feeling of you don't, like Aries has a lot of pride. Like let's let go of that pride and just ask for help. Aries. What is your challenge of the week? Interesting. It's the Death card in reverse, which is the Death card is change and transformation, which is the Scorpio full moon that we're on. And here your challenge is that you're resisting this change. Maybe there's some of you are afraid, like are wanting this change that's happening in the world, but you're still a bit afraid of it. You're having a hard time releasing it, or you're having a hard time reaching out to people. Because you know what? We all go through this low point of our lives. It's like nothing to hide away from. Actually, the fact that you hide and you suppress or bury it doesn't do you any good, because it has to come out at one point. So this, I feel like your challenge here is to release that. To release that suppression and just admit, accept that you are grieving, accept that you feel bad, and accept it, let it go. Stop resisting the change, or stop resisting your feelings. Stop, start accepting love from other people. What's the immediate outcome? 8 of Swords in reverse. Helpless and hopeless, but in reverse. So what does that mean for you? It means that you're freeing yourself from limitation. So once you do this release, once you accept that the change is happening, once that you overcome your grief and your sadness and your isolation and your feelings of despair, and you reach out to someone, you're no longer going to be bound by your mindset limitations. You're no longer going to be blocked. It feels really good, Aries. There's this feeling of you forgiving your past, forgiving your feelings of restraint, sending the call out to someone to help you, overcoming this resistance to change. You know, this world is crazy out there, but we are actually moving into a beautiful earth. And let's see what the message is from Spirit. Oh, 8 is the Strength card. So the message is to get back in control of yourself. Not only that, I like that there's the eyes here with this woman in between, which is the third eye. It's time to start listening to your intuition. It's time to start remembering the power that you have. The power where you have. Sorry, and these two cards are one and the same. It's amazing because the solar plexus is related to the Leo. So this is a Leo card. Wow, you can't make this shit up. So your message is to come back into your power, Aries, in whatever area of life it is. If you need help with money, who cares? Ask someone for money. It's just paper, right? If you need help when it comes to a relationship, ask someone to help you through it. You need that shoulder to cry on. There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing. If you need help with like the spiritual journey, reach out to people who are spiritually aware. They'll help you answer questions. If you need help anywhere, just ask. I like it. So let's look at it. It looks really good week for you. Let's see what the full moon in Scorpio message is for you today. We got new moon in Virgo, a time to give rather than take. I want you to take, but that's fine. So I think what this means is because Virgo is all about someone who overanalyzes things. It kind of works actually for you because you're in this moment of down moment and you're overanalyzing. Say, well, if I reach out to this person, they're going to think I'm an idiot. If I reach out to this person, they're not going to do this. Yeah. Instead of stop analyzing, right? And reach out to that person. Do what you need to do for you. I'm going to pull out a card for you for the full moon in Scorpio. An extra message for the full moon in Scorpio. For Aries, please. The moon card. The moon card is a very interesting card. It's so interesting. It's that you're hiding. It's like you're here, this little shadow self of yours, you're hiding, you're not coming out. And the next 2 weeks, they're asking you to come out of the shadows and seek that help that you need. Release those limitations. Take back the control. Take back your strength again, your inner strength. You got this, Aries. You have like the solar plexus is here and asking you to help yourself through this. The new moon in Virgo for me is more of like you stopping to think, overthink things, and just let things flow. Okay, so I'm gonna give you one last message from the angels of Atlantis. Okay, this one really wants to come out. It's Hanael. Courage. That's like, come on, man. It's courage that you need. I like it. So courage. It seems like you've recently felt your force dwindling and that you need to call upon this oracle for support. Hanael's shield of humility will allow you to feel fully protected as you face the situation. Which part of you feels thwarted, or what thoughts suggest that you cannot move bravely through this current experience? Trust the courage of the wise Hanael. See yourself covered by the shield and drenched in the angelic presence of the ruby ray arising from Hanael's beautiful presence. Please do not doubt your truth. Find strength in your convictions and allow them to guide you to be a spiritual warrior. Chant Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya 3 times, and the divine will illuminate your way forward. Like, come on. All right, this was a really beautiful reading. So this is your readings for full moon and the readings for the week. I love it. Release, forgive, love yourself. I'll see you next week. Hello, my beautiful Taurus, and welcome to this weekly tarot reading. Happy birthday to you if it's your week. We are heading into a beautiful season of May, of Taurus season. So if you saw the full moon in Scorpio before, we're going to be feeling as much as Scorpio will be feeling it. This whole month is our month. So a lot of things get illuminated when it's your Taurus season month, and we have Venus that is rolling around in our sign. So there's going to be an expansion of love and self-worth, and so like harness that this month. Okay, so we picked the furred and feathered friends. in the Instagram poll. Which, look at this card, it's so gorgeous. This, for me, I felt like it's related to people who have furry animals, who have animals out there. To connect with your animals, they're so important to us. They are spiritual beings of light, so they're very sensitive to you. They feel when you're feeling down. They feel everything. So we tend to forget. There's just our dog or a cat, whatever, but they are very connected to you. They're in your life for a reason. But this card is also about conscious eating. It's about getting back to your true power of your light beingness. If you're on this journey, you'll understand me. So what does that mean? It means eliminating a lot of foods that no longer sit well with us. If you're feeling, even if you're not on this journey, but if you're feeling that you have a tolerance for dairy or a tolerance for meat or a tolerance, it's okay. Like, listen to your body. It's time to stop going to a doctor and saying, oh, I have a problem. It's just time to listen to you. If your body's saying that it's not working, then just stop eating it, right? You know more than anyone else. Like, it's time to start to pay attention more to your intuition. It's also this card is a thing about a conscious eating, in the sense, like, let's try to step away from the horrors of how they make things in this world, and to start respecting these animals. I'm not saying anything against people who eat meat or fish or whatever you want. It's like, I'm not judging you here, but it's just, this card is the card, is what it says. So like, don't take offense against me. We just all need to take care of our physicality, is what it is more. Take care of our human body. So drink a lot of water, go out in nature, spend time with your animal as well. I feel like this card has nothing to do with like a job or with like a specific this week. I really feel like the spirit is coming in and asking El Taurus to go back to nature. Like, go hug a tree, put your bare feet on the ground, talk to the birds, talk to the flowers, talk to nature, because nature's energy is keeps us going, keeps us nurtured, and keeps us vibrating very high. And it's also good for Mother Nature. So I'm going to see what's going on with this week. This is our full moon in Scorpio message. Put it right here. I'm doing a 5-card spread this week. It's past, our present, our challenge, our future, and our message from Spirit. In our past position, we got the divine wisdom, which is beautiful. It's our goddess Isis here. Isis is divine feminine goddess. She's also our magician of all the goddesses, right? She's connected to her magic, connected to her spiritual self. She's connected to the divine. So it's very interesting that it's in the past, so I feel like a lot of you Taurus out there have been connected to that. And maybe you're doing something. Maybe you've fallen into something in the healing practice. Maybe you're realizing your spiritual gifts. They're showing up. So there's a lot of that happening with you. Maybe you're finally awakened and you're on this journey and you're like, wow, right? So I feel like there's a lot of awakening happening for you Taurus. And I know that there is. So and it's feeling really good. You're coming into your own. You're coming into your beingness, your oneness, your divinity. So awesome. Where are you in the present moment? In the 8 of Swords energy. 8 of Swords is like feeling like bounded by limitation, and here you're releasing yourself. It's very interesting. It feels like you're experiencing all this chaos around you and you're done. This is how it feels like. You're like, you're letting go of all like restrictiveness. You're letting go of all these constraints that are around you. You're just letting go, whether it's in a job, in a relationship, in a friendship, in family. there's a lot of that going on right now in this current moment because of things that are being introduced to us, so or forced on us. And here you're feeling like, I'm done. You're not interested in navigating in it. You're not interested in being a part of that conversation. You're not interested in any of it. And wow, it really feels good because you know that you are this. You know that you are a divine creator being. And now you're like coming into your own, and I like it. Right, Taurus? You're like realizing that you have, because eight number is the power. You have power and strength inside you. And in reverse, you're like, I have that power and strength inside me, and I don't need to be like mixing myself in these lower energies. Right? You don't need to be there. It's really beautiful. So what's the challenge of this week? Oh, wow. This is interesting. The 10 of Cups is your challenge this week, Taurus. So what is the 10 of Cups? The 10 of Cups is happy families, happy relationships, happiness, right? And this is your challenge. So this is so much makes sense to me. Wow. You're having a challenge with your family and your friends and colleagues or whatever because of all of this, because of your awakening, because of your realizations of this world, because of, maybe it could also just be like a job realization, and you're not aligned with someone because of your job or your financial status or a relationship. Oh wow, it really feels like you're coming head to head with your support system that you once thought was a support system, and you're realizing, wow, like maybe it was very surface, right? Or it's not because everyone is aligned with you that you have to take away the love from each other, right? Because you're family or your friends and you love each other, but you're realizing that I don't need to collaborate or in their decisions, or I don't have to be part of their life choices. This is what I feel here is happening. And it's challenging, obviously, right? Because Taurus is stable and likes security, is grounded, and when we're like, it's hard for us to think, but we are divine and we are very connected. Wow, feels really good, actually. So what is the immediate outcome? Interesting. This is getting more interesting. It's the Emperor in reverse. It's like, oh my God. The Emperor is all about control, someone like authoritative, and you're like, your outcome is like, you're letting go of control that you have on your family, on your relationships, on your job, and you're just like, I'm done. Like, I don't want the control. I'm releasing these limitations. I'm releasing these authoritative people in my life. I'm releasing these negative energies from my life. So you're saying goodbye to restriction, because that's the Emperor. It's like this, it's that closed up energy kind of thing. And the Emperor is also a warrior energy. So even though it's in reverse, it's like, okay, I'm releasing that, but I'm keeping my warrior energy to move forward into my life. My God, this week is like boom for you, Taurus. So what is the message from Spirit? It's High Priestess. This tells me that it's really interesting, because the past and then the message is you're highly connected, and then you had to go through some really hardships, and this week you're gonna find yourself coming up against pushback or coming up against like things that are not aligned with you, and your message from Spirit is continue listening to that third eye of yours. Don't you dare block that third eye. Don't you dare run away from the intuition. Don't you dare stop believing in yourself, Taurus. There might be a time where you're going to say, I'm done with all this. They're coming in and said, no way. I like it, actually. Or you're going to get, it could also be that someone's going to reveal something to you, like a secret to you. Or maybe the world. Oh, interesting. I just thought of something else. It could also be the world's current energies are falling down. These authoritative energies, these like control energies are breaking down this week. And this, you might feel at a loss, but they're saying, no, don't feel at a loss. You got this, Taurus. I like this. All right, so let's see what the full moon in Scorpio message is. This is like a really profound and insightful. We have the strength. We are survivors, Taurus. So your full moon in Scorpio is conclusions are within reach. It's a full moon eclipse. Like, wow. Conclusion. I really feel like things are happening this week for you, Taurus. Things are going to start to come to a head. We're going to face our demons this week. We're going to the challenge of our family. We're going to have to accept what our family's choices are, our friends' choices are, what the world's choices are. We're going to have to accept our choices. And when the control energies collapse this week, which looks like that, we're going to have to go into ourselves, go into our higher self, remain with the higher self, remain strong. So as I promised in the Instagram, I'm going to pull an animal spirit guide since we have the animal friends here. So which animal will be with us this week, please? It's okay. The brown bear. Oh, take time out. I like it. We need to take time out for ourselves. 9 is the end of a journey. Conclusions are within reach. So we're at the end of a journey. Do like the bear. Be lazy like the bear, man. The bear is not that lazy. When he's hungry, he goes for it, right? So, but take that time away. I like this energy. It's this energy of going into earth again. Go back to nature. Okay, so I'm just going to pull one more card out for the full moon in Scorpio. So you're getting an extra card for the animal card. So any other message for the full moon in Scorpio, please? Full moon eclipse. Oh my God. 3 of Swords in reverse. This week, baby, you're all like releasing of old griefs, heartbreaks. You're releasing these limitations. You're releasing all these negative energies that are around you. You are honing in on your divine oneness. You are releasing these control energies. I love it. This is like looking amazing. We're doing one final card, and then that's it. We have the Angels of Atlantis. Who wants to speak? They're very jumpy. Aries flew out of here. So let's see. They're very excited to speak to you. Raphael, cleansing. Raphael is our health angel. So let's see what Raphael has to say to us. Cleansing, the holy healer. Water and fire are the forces brought by the oracle to draw you into the harmony that Raphael wishes for you. Perhaps you have recently experienced situations that evolved beyond their creative potential and now need purifying. If so, use these strong elemental forces to cleanse them, by drenching the substance in water or by burning the idea in fire. It's pretty good for a full moon ritual. Both measures literally release energy to the elements, thus transforming them from negative into positive. We need these initiatory initiatory. Sorry, we need these initiatory forces when we move from one important condition to another, as we see in ceremonials that use fire and water joining together in faith. Chant He to provide mental clarity. So the chant is He. I like it. All right, Taurus. This was a beautiful reading, very powerful reading. So do what you want with these energies, but be aware of them. Go into nature. If you have pets, please show them the respect that they deserve, because we love our pets. I love you, and I'll see you next week. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Gemini, and welcome to this weekly tarot reading. We picked the endless opportunities in the Instagram poll. I like that she has all these bubbles with butterflies in them. Freedom, choice is yours. I feel like the endless opportunities is coming in here this week because it's telling you that there's some of you that are not really taking advantage of some opportunities that are being presented to you. Some of you are afraid to take that path. Some of you are having a hard time of making a choice between something. And here they're like, you have it all laid out for you, Gemini. So the only way to know is to do. So it's almost like a little encouragement from Spirit is go for it. There's nothing to lose. If you fail or if it doesn't work out, it's another lesson in life. So I like this. It feels very freeing. We also picked a full moon in Scorpio message, which I will read after. So let's put it here. And this week I'm doing a 5-card spread. I hear noises. So we're doing past, present, challenge, immediate future, and the message from Spirit. So in your past position, we have the World in reverse. Which is really interesting because the World in reverse feels like this, because the world is a beginning of a new adventure, and here you feel like it's like you're at a standstill in your life. It feels like we can't travel freely anymore. World is a travel card. So and you're like, how am I supposed to take my endless opportunity if I can't even travel, or I can't even start a new journey because there's so much restriction out there, right? So this feels like this, like you've been trying to do things and you just feel like you're going in circles and circles, and it's not like culminating to anything, and you feel you've been feeling like this. So I like this energy, but let's see I don't really like this energy, but it's a good one for a past energy, because the present energy is the Page of Cups. Page of Cups is beautiful. Page of Cups is like new love is coming in for you. Maybe some of you are wanting a relationship. Maybe some of you are in a long distance relationship and it just hasn't been working out for you because he's there or she's there across the ocean or wherever they are, and it's like difficult. But there's this beautiful energy coming in that love is growing. Love is working out. It doesn't have to only be love. It's cups, it's emotions, so it could be other things. Page of Cups could be a water, Cancer, Scorpio, so if that's relevant to you. But I like that there's this moon up here. There's this feeling of balancing your emotions. You finding yourself back in, you're finding some stability when it comes to love or friendships or family relationships. There's like maybe something didn't work out at one point, but now they're asking you to just like come together and fix these relationships because you have that energy this week for that. And maybe because of all this chaos in the world, you're realizing that the relationships around you, which ones were really important to you. Wow. You never know. And this is your challenge of the week. Justice card. That is so interesting. I can't believe Justice is about balance. And here I'm saying you have balance. So maybe you're having a hard time finding the balance with certain people. Like you don't have, or you don't align with certain people's opinions. People have made choices in your present moment and you're like, I don't agree with you. But it doesn't mean that the love is not there. It doesn't mean that there's not foundations are there. It doesn't mean that we don't have to, we have to reject these people from your life, right? Your challenge could also be legal challenges, because the justice card could be law or judges or police officers. Could be you guys are, when some of you are out there and you're standing for your rights and your freedoms and your justice, and good for you, but you might be encountering this in this week. And if you're in Montreal, May 2nd or 1st, I think, is there a protest, so maybe that will be the day. I'm just saying. All over the world, all over the world. So yeah, there's this feeling of, even could have to do with relationships, your challenge with people in your life, which is kind of what I was saying. So some of you are finding yourself coming head to head with your partners, friends, colleagues, neighbors, relationships, like love. Because of what's going on in this world right now, people are making choices that are not aligned maybe with you, and you're taking offense to it, or but it's like everybody has their own choice to make. There's in this world, like every human has free will, so it's their choice to make it. So maybe you need to find, go back and find compassion in your heart for this or for yourself. The Justice card is a Libra card, so it could be a Libra that you're having an issue with in your lifetime, in this week. So be careful of that. So what is the immediate outcome is the Four of Pentacles. I'm curious if your challenges has to do with legal contracts or money issues, because your immediate future is money. So maybe money's gonna come in from somewhere else, which I've been praying for months now, but we'll see. There's definitely abundance coming towards you. There's something very positive when it comes to money. There's maybe an investment's gonna pull through. Maybe this Justice card is a divorce settlement that you're going to get if you're in that situation. Or there's also like a Princess of Cups, could be you're finding a new relationship, whatever. Maybe you're finding you are going to get married this year, because Justice could be marriage as well. And that's your challenge, is like, how we're going to get married. It's so difficult to get married, but your immediate future is like, it's positive. It feels good. There's a foundation. The fours are foundational. And then your message from Spirit, oh my God, is the Star card, which is the Aquarius card, which is hopes and dreams coming true. Which is, don't worry about this, because there's hope at the end of the tunnel. There's a light. Like, keep looking at the stars, keep shining the light on whatever it is that you are loving and whatever it is that you're enjoying to do. Continue doing what you're doing, because it feels very good. Gemini, your opportunities are coming, and your challenge is to find that balance between it. Your challenge could be also karma that you have had to deal with, but it feels like it's coming to an end. There's going to be a lot of release at the end of this week. I feel like there's like a culminate, like a coming together of people, relationships, or social. If you're in a state or in a country that is not on lockdown, good for you. So, full moon in Scorpio message. Full moon in Sagittarius, look at the bigger picture. It's a nice energy to get right now, because we are, the Star card is exactly that kind of energy, right? It's like, illuminate what is worthy for you. The Sagittarius energy is very not restrictive. It's very open. It feels really good. I'm going to pull out one more card for your full moon in Scorpio message. Okay. Well, we got the King of Wands, and this flew out together, which is the Knight of Swords in reverse. So definitely there's feeling of relationship here to me. The Knight of Wands is the King of Wands is a Leo, and the Knight of Swords in reverse. Swords is a Gemini, which is you. So you are coming up against yourself almost. I feel like you're almost putting yourself down. You're wallowing in some self-pity, maybe. You're not seeing things clearly, and here they're saying, look at the bigger picture. And there could be a King of Wands energy around you, a Leo around you trying to help you through this or mentoring you through this. Or there could be love coming in from a Leo. So pay attention to that. Pay attention to that. That's coming in this week or in the next 2 weeks, because it's a full moon thing. We'll do one last message from the angels of Atlantis. The energy of these cards are like electrifying. I feel like them in my hands, and how they have a lot to say, these angels. My favorite, Archangel Michael, baby. Enchantment. I actually got him yesterday for myself, and I got the enchantment card. So let's see what it has to say. Michael asks you to remember the magic of your life by connecting with the path of the enchanted. Is magic missing from your life, or are you aware of a lack of imagination in your creative purpose? Allow the divine joy of the child within you to reconnect with the free flow of fun that was once present in your innocence. This is a doorway to the numinous. With this card, the unicorn's magical horn touches your soul with the law of its perspicacity. Wow. Compelling, eternal, and especially wise about the divine light within you. When it shines, the charisma of your soul magnetizes all people to you. Chant He through your crown chakra to resonate with the higher frequencies of enchantment. All right. Beautiful message here, Gemini. Endless opportunities awaiting you. Go for it. Find that balance. Money's coming. Love is coming. Lots of things are coming for you. All right, Gemini, I love you, and I'll see you next week. Hello, my beautiful Cancer, and I'm excited to get to your reading because I love this card for you. Soul Star Chakra. Merging with the divine. Like, come on, man. The Soul Star Chakra, if you didn't see my Instagram reading, it's 15 centimeters above your crown chakra. So it's recommended this week to work on that since it's coming out for you. Also, maybe wear some light colors, whites or translucent colors, or white colors. Something like even violet. You can go for violet with this. I want to read from the book, so I want to read this. Remember that you are an infinite being with the ability to expand your awareness beyond space and time. Consider that paradigms outside this physical reality may be unfathomable until we raise our vibration and can think outside the mind. Meditate on the idea that everything that ever was and ever will be is happening simultaneously right now across multiple dimensions. So it's about becoming one with yourself. It's about merging with the divine. So you are being given this passage towards this oneness within you, with this divine feminine in you or masculine in you, whoever's watching this. It feels very transcendent. So let's see what is going on. I also picked a full moon in Scorpio message for you, so we'll put it here and read it after. But in this spread, I'm doing a past, a present, a challenge, immediate outcome, and a message from Spirit. So in your past, we have the moon, which could be related to Cancer as well, which is very, very beautiful. So the moon is all about your shadow self. It's really in relation to this full moon in Scorpio. It's your coming to terms with your inner shadow, like your shadow self. What is that? Everyone's always afraid about a shadow self, but it's like everything that we reject and we keep instead of embracing it, like the negative attributes, right? Which is divinely feminine, by the way. So what is a negative attribute? It's always a label that these divine masculine people have put on us, right? Or that this society has put on us, because negative doesn't have to always be a bad thing, right? Like the moon is trying to is like, especially that we're in this moon energy of the week, it's almost like shine that light on every aspect of yourself, and it's time to embrace every part of you, whether you think it's bad or not, because everything is good, because you are a powerful light being. So it's a time of forgiveness. It's a time of illuminating these parts of yourself that you don't want to talk about, you don't want to reveal to people, you don't want to accept or face. It's time to shine them. I feel like that's what this energy is coming in saying. From your past. So what is the present state of mind is the Nine of Crystals, which is the Nine of Pentacles, which is a feeling of independence, a feeling of you standing there and juggling all these crystals, you having the strength, the courage to stand there, even through this chaos that's happening out there, with elegance and ease, and say, you know, I got this. Which you do. Nine of Crystals, Nine of Pentacles. Nines are always like ends of journeys. They're always like you worked hard, you're putting in the effort, you're putting in the me time, the spiritual time. You've been doing your shadow work. Hello, Cancers. There was a little bit of a glitch, so I'm back at night and I'm going to continue the reading. The next card to come out is your challenge for this week. So the challenge for this week is the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups energy is very interesting energy. The Six of Cups is all about nostalgia. It's you looking to your past. It's looking onto, it's remembering something from your past, but it's a challenge. So maybe there's something from your past that's ailing you. Maybe a past relationship is on your mind. Maybe there's a past relationship, someone coming in from your past who's causing you to question things. Maybe you've lost someone, and you still haven't been able to get over that heartbreak or that grief of it. And that's the challenge here. So there's this feeling of you not letting go of the past. And which is interesting with this moon energy, right? Because the moon energy is like maybe this shadow of your, like whatever's hidden, what's buried deep inside is something of your past that you haven't been able to let go. And the soul star chakra is a lot about letting go. So by the time when you're all aligned and you get the soul star, it's like this is when you start to let go of the ego. Interesting. So we had 2 cards popped out for you when it comes to your immediate future. They really wanted to come out. So we got the Tower moment. And we got the Devil. So I find this an interesting combination because this to me describes the here and the now moment of what is going on out there. The Devil to me is my trump card, in the sense it's my card that I use, that I relate to the chaos of 2020 and 2021. So I feel like it's interesting that Tower is the same idea for me. This could be a Capricorn in your life, this could be an Aries in your life, but both of them feels very chaotic, feels very uncomfortable. And I feel like you're going through this. You're going through this stage right now. You're releasing some deep emotions this week. You will be, and it could be relate to something from your past. It could relate for something like a past love, a past relationship, a past of someone who's passed away, something from before. And this is like, and you're coming head to head with this. And it feels like this energy of the here and now, like I keep saying, but it feels like you're almost going to be faced with this hurdle this week. It feels like it's like coming to head. I know coming into May is going to be another very fast-tracked month of current events. So it could be that coming into your life, and they're asking you to face your challenges, like to find a way to let go of your past so you can get ready to face the future. And your message from Spirit is the Four of Cups in reverse, which is kind of beautiful. The Four of Cups is like this feeling of anxiety, this feeling of sadness, but the Four of Cups in reverse is like, it's the divine coming in, which is the divine. You're merging with the divine, saying, you have blessings coming your way. Open your mind, open your hand, welcome these blessings. They're headed your way. Sometimes blessings come in the strangest kinds of ways, and here it feels like you're going to go through some very trying times. It's gonna feel very uncomfortable. But remember that you're standing tall here with ease, with grace and elegance. And whoever's coming in from your past, or whatever feelings are coming in from the past, see them as lessons, see them as karmic lessons that you are just going to let them go, forgive them and let it go. Find that strength to go through the tower moments that is coming. I feel it feels really good for you, Cancer. And that's why the divine is coming in this week. So open your eyes to that, open your heart to that. So let's see what the Scorpio full moon, what the message is for you. Oh my God. Look at this. The full moon, surrender to the divine. Come on, we can't make this up. Oh my God. Surrender yourself. Surrender to the chaos that's coming your way. Surrender to the feelings you have, the broken heart of the grief. Surrender to it. And just let it go. Forgive it, and forgive it. Like, I feel like some of you have fears that you're holding on to as well, some doubts, some anxieties you're holding on to with this oppression, this devil card coming in. Let's find a way to let it go. That's amazing. You're definitely being guided this week from the divine, so keep your heart open. There's like help coming your way. Let's get one final message for the full moon in Scorpio for Cancer, please. The awakening, baby. I'm sorry, like we can't. You see that it's not like made up here. It's like the awakening. So you are being asked to come to your center, ground yourself, find, release your past, release all that is ailing you. It's time, Cancer. It's time for you to come to that point in your life where you are ready to accept the gifts from the divine. This is the Scorpio full moon. Your spiritual gifts are coming. So it's time now to pay attention. What is coming towards you. Don't push it back. Accept it in your life. It's miraculous. So I'm going to pick one last card from our Angels of Atlantis. This deck is a very powerful, there's electrifying deck. They're alive. See, they're alive. They're like, just want to talk. We got Archangel Gabriel. Balance. I'm going to read what they have to say to you because they have a little chant as well. Gabriel wants you to know you have been too busy and wishes you to become more earthed, to take stock of past actions that have resulted in your life process becoming out of equilibrium. Whenever our yin-yang dualistic force moves out of balance, our energy drops. Gabriel asks you to create harmony by yielding to meditation and stillness so that the divine messengers may remove your burdens. Gaze at the wonderfully integrated intelligence of Leonardo da Vinci's art and you will feel an altogether different state emerging. Then, Om Mane Padme Hum, chanted 3 times, will rebalance your process as this mantra opens compassionate yielding in our hearts. So it's Om Mane Padme Hum, 3 times. What a beautiful message from Archangel Gabriel. But Archangel Gabriel is also the one that's on usually the Judgment card, the Awakening card. So you are being guided, Cancer. Take heed. Enjoy this week. It feels very promising. Let go of your past. You're ready for the next adventure. I love you. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Leo, and welcome to this weekly tarot reading. We picked the Infinite card, the beautiful card design. The Infinite card is you coming, stepping away from the physicality of your life, like stepping away from your human body and in the sense like paying attention to the light being that you are, paying attention to all that work that you've done for yourself. It like feels like she's a phoenix rising out of the ashes kind of thing. Like you've worked really hard to get somewhere in your life, and this week it's like a culmination energy, which is interesting because the Scorpio full moon is that kind of energy. It's like you toiled and worked hard to get here, and now it's your time to shine. So infinite, like I said in the Instagram, infinite is like this. You always imagine that 8 kind of, and 8 is you, Leo. You're the Strength card, so it almost makes perfect sense that it's on you. So I'm going to put it here, and this week, and I also have the full moon in Scorpio message, which I will read later in the reading. For now, I pulled 5 cards, a past position, a present, a challenge position for the week, an immediate future, and also a message from Spirit. So let's check to see what's happening in your past. You have the 5 of Pentacles in reverse, which is great. The 5 of Pentacles, usually here it says feeling alone, but usually it's that card of lack of money, struggle with money, and here it's in reverse. So some of you are walking away from that. Some of you have found a way through like you've invested in something and you've got some money back, or maybe you're getting some money back from your taxes. There's something coming in for you. Money's coming towards you, and because of what you've done, like you've made those efforts, and they're and I feel like you're releasing yourself from that. But if you just take this card, feeling alone, I guess you're feeling like you've started to reach out to people around you. So there's this really good feeling for you coming through this. So let's see what's happening in your current position. 4 of Pentacles in reverse. Interesting, because this is like open up card. The 4 of Pentacles is also money, which is interesting. And now it's in reverse. So let's say you started the trajectory of releasing your worries about money, but you're still worried. You're still stressing about it. You started to, it's all good though. There's this feeling like you're in the midst of either getting money back from the government, or you're getting back money from somewhere, or an investment that you made, or a project that you're doing, but it's slow incoming. The challenge position, let's see what that is the Empress in reverse. Okay, so the Empress card is all about nurturing, it's about entrepreneurship, it's about leading with your heart, it's about healing, it's about intuitiveness. It's very divinely feminine energy. So in reverse, I feel like maybe what's happening here is that you're maybe giving away a lot of your energy again. I think you've done this before, Leo. You're giving away a lot of your energy to others. You're giving a lot away. And you're feeling depleted in energy. I also feel like you've probably given a lot of your money away, or maybe you've given money to your friends, your family, which is really sweet and it's really nice. But it's time to start to keep for yourself. It's time to stop trying to help everyone around you and start helping yourself. That's how I'm feeling. You're doing a lot for everybody else here. This is what I'm feeling here. So what is in the immediate future? 7 of Wands, choose your battles. So it almost feels like they're asking you to, someone comes and asks you for money, stand up and say, maybe not today. Maybe in the future, but not now. If someone comes and is taking away a lot of your loving energy and your healing energy away from you, choose your battle. Make that choice and say, nope, not today. I feel like this week is going to be a not today week for you, Leo, because you have this potential to harness these divine feminine energies and these pentacle energies, which is earth energies, which is Taurus energy. You have this, in which they're both Taurus and Capricorn energy here, and the Empress is a Taurus energy again. So you're with the full moon in Scorpio in Taurus season. It's time now to restore that self-worth of yours. We need some self-care and self-loving. So you need to follow the guidelines of what the Scorpio full moon is asking you to do. It feels good though, Leo. Obviously, because I think that you guys are strong, one of the strongest signs here. I also wanted to let you know, I don't know if you watched the intro, but you're susceptible to experiencing an inner battle because you have issues with the Scorpio already. Leos can have a hard time with the emotional, dramatic Scorpions, and because we're Scorpio full moon, that's going to be accentuated. So choose your battles wisely. Maybe not stay away from Scorpios this week. What is your message from Spirit? Interesting. Ace of Wands in reverse. So the Ace of Wands is new opportunities, new projects, new relationships. But they're telling you, I think it's actually interesting because I think they're telling you to step back a little bit. Step back from doing things. Don't put your energy into starting a new project. Don't put your energy in starting a new relationship. Don't put so much love into all these relationships around you, friends, family, whatever. Try not to deplete your energy. Don't be singing no harmonics or whatever harmonica, whatever this is, or flute. Don't go. This is. Remember that infinite being that you are, and just stay within yourself. This week they're asking for inner Leo work, help yourself. Find a way to meditate, mindfulness, music, frequency music. Go out in nature, lie on the grass, dance if you can, if you at your house or on the street. Like, find something that makes you happy. Call your friends if that makes you happy, Leo. But do something that makes you smile, makes you laugh, but that doesn't require you putting money out. That doesn't require you to do much. That requires a lot of energy from you. So I'm gonna ask for one. Oh, first before that, I want to see what this full moon Scorpio message is. The full moon in Pisces: balance, spirituality, and practicality. That's really beautiful, because that's what we're asking here, is to find you, like, but in the practicality, I think it's to be more towards you, your inner work. And the spirituality is like exactly what I just said. Just go and do things for you. Self-care. It's a self-care week for you. So one last message for my beautiful Leos in this Scorpio full moon. Wow. So a lot of cards came out, but I'm going to take this card that's looking at me, and it's the Wheel of Fortune. Go with the flow. That's what it is. The Wheel of Fortune is luck is coming your way. Destiny. This is you want to rise like a phoenix from the ashes. This is your destiny. This is an opportunity for you right now to be expansive in a way that helps you, that revitalizes you. Not everybody else, only you, Leo. I like it. Do you. We have one last message from the Angels of Atlantis. This deck has been like, they have a lot to talk about. They have a lot to say, because they're jumping everywhere. They're jumping everywhere. So let's see what they have. I feel like this is, I love it. Archangel Michael, Transmutation. I gotta read these both because they're amazing. Lord Metatron, Wisdom. These are amazing. These are powerhouses of archangels. They're coming to you. So I'm going to read you the Michael one. It's Transmutation. The oracular wisdom of Michael reminds you of the great master alchemist, the god Toth. This priest wizard has been seen through the millennia working intimately with the magic of Archangel Michael. Therefore, drawing this card means you are moving through a rapid period of spiritual growth and are reminded of the need to employ the art of alchemy. Attempt to turn your base metal into gold, turning the negatives that come from your shadow into positive, and ultimately ascending into heaven for the supreme treasure, love. Sound ha through your heart for love. So there are little things. So before you go to bed tonight, say ha. It's H-A-H 3 times. And then I'll do the Metatron because it's here. So Metatron is another wonderful master. The Sphinx has always created within us the wonderment of enigma, for within its being lies the wisdom of the centuries, the knowledge of bygone civilizations. Therefore, your choice of this oracle brings to you knowledge of your own divine wisdom. Through eons of time, in the quest of many lives, you have wrought such beauty and knowing within your soul. Metatron wishes you to be still, to meditate on your own innate wisdom, and to act with the honor of an angel. Please chant ha. Wow, okay. To feel these energies moving through your heart as the seat of the soul. So this one's ha, H-A-H-A, and the other one is H-A-H. I love this message for you, Leo. All right, so I hope you have a wonderful week this week. It feels really good. Let go. Find your me time. It's all about you, Leo, and you like that already, I know. So I'll see you next week. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Virgo, and welcome to this weekly reading. We picked as an overall energy the Journey to Wholeness. Such a beautiful card. This card is all about coming into yourself, learning to love yourself fully. I love that there's all these like hair strands, which are like branches of her wading out kind of, and it's all like these energies around you that are maybe trying to keep you down, and this card is coming in and saying, no, we need you to come into your own, Virgo. We need you to stop analyzing, stop thinking so much. And there's also a message that comes from this card, which is beautiful, and it's like you're looking for happiness and wholeness from external areas of your life, external influence. Like you think that success with business will bring you that wholeness, but this message is saying no, it's not going to bring you that wholeness. What is going to bring you that wholeness is finding that happiness and that unconditional love for yourself, like truly loving yourself, your job, your other relationships, travel, whatever, the other stuff, the house, the cars, the clothes, whatever, is not going to bring you into your oneness. Your heart will. It's a very beautiful message, Virgo, because we are overthinkers, aren't we, Virgo? I also have a supermoon, Scorpio full moon message, but we'll read that after. So for now, I pulled out a past card, a present card, a challenge, an immediate future, and a message from Spirit. So you're in your past position. We got the King of Pentacles in reverse, which is a Taurus, could be, but the King of Pentacles is someone who is industrious, someone who's entrepreneurial, someone very practical in your life, someone who, it could be you, right, because it is an earth sign. Could be the part of you that wants to do this business, wants to do a project, but here it's in reverse. So maybe something went wrong with a project. So maybe it's slowed down. Maybe the momentum is like low down again. It's not as like revved up as it was. Maybe it could also be there's someone in your life, because usually like court cards could be a person in your life that is condescending or you've like wanted to create something, a project, and kind of they turned you down. It feels like a little bit ungrounded for you. Like you're feeling ungrounded, maybe too. So let's see what's happening in your present to better understand what's going on here. 5 of Cups in reverse. 5 of Cups energy is this energy of desolation, an energy of uncertainty in your life, and yet here it's in reverse. So maybe it has something to do with this King of Pentacles. So you had a setback in your life when it came to money or abundance or finances or your business or a job, and here you're looking at the brighter side of things. You're wanting to turn your back against this, saying, you know what, I don't need, right? I don't need all this material in my life. Wow, this is good. You're like on your own, Virgo, without your tarot card reader telling you. So it's really good. So let's see what's going on in what's your challenge? Oh, wow, interesting. The Queen of Pentacles in reverse, which is Capricorn energy, which is very interesting, Virgo. These are your fellow earth signs. The Queen of Pentacles is like someone who is, again, also as they're both industrious, they're both very entrepreneurial, they're both multitaskers, or people that they love their material, they love their luxuriating, right? They like things, but here it's reverse. So either there is you're in a relationship and it's based on materialism, and you're seeing it's not working, it's not where you want to go. The Queen of Pentacles in reverse is someone that is tired. It's like done the multitasking. Is fed up. It's like you're depleted of energy. You're depleted of all your. You're not sure where you're going anymore, kind of thing. You're feeling very uncertain of your path. But both of them together is very interesting that they're here in reverse. It's like this blockage. So I'm feeling like, I think what Spirit is coming in and asking is like, this week don't put any effort in your job or your career or your material. Try not to spend too much money when it comes to that. Take a step back from people around you that are gouging you if it comes to money or finances, people who are taking advantage of your even your energy as far as like your ideas. Interesting. What is the immediate future? The Tower in reverse. Okay. Which is the same. Tower reverse, Tower sideways. It's all the same. So the Tower is this catastrophic, if you see like people are falling out of the tower, there's lightning strike. It's what we are right now. It's very interesting. You are maybe the second or third sign to get the Tower in the immediate future. So for me, I'm seeing this as something happening in the world that's freaking awesome, because something's got to give in this world. So you're going through a collapse. This week there will be a collapse in the this industry, these paradigms, or there could be a collapse of something you started. If you started a project that you put a lot of heart and soul in it and it's just not working. But it's, you know, everything that happens in our life is for a reason. It really is. So whatever chaos that you have to go through, whatever, it could be like this Tower moment, could be like your family, your friends, everyone around you not aligning with you for certain things, and you're having to deal with it. You're having to face it and overcome your feelings about it. You have to you're trying to be more practical and kind about it. And the message from Spirit is beautiful, is the Ace of Swords. It's this feeling, wow, I like this with the Tower, because the Tower moment, you're going to feel like topsy-turvy. You're going to feel like a roller coaster ride for you this week. And the Ace of Swords is like, you got this, Virgo. This is going to help you see clearly. It's going to help you see clearly with your friends, your family, situations, all this that has like the setbacks that are in your life. It's going to all make sense. I like this a lot. It feels really good. The Swords energy is like a very quick energy. Things will happen fast. Your mind is awakening to magic. You're like, all of a sudden, any setback that you had, your mind is going to be completely clear, and you're going to have cutting edge thinking. I like that these flowers are here. It's like we're springtime, so this is like something great is coming your way, Virgo. So let's see what our message is for the Scorpio full moon. Oh my God. New moon in Aries, it's time to take action. So you're overcoming some setbacks, and the Ace of Swords is all about action as well. Right? It's air energy, it's like boom, it's active, it's not a passive energy. And Aries is very active as well. It's interesting because this is a Tower card, which is ruled by Mars, which is Aries. So there's a lot of fire energy here and Swords energy. So it's telling you it's something is coming in fast for you. Something's coming in fast for you, but you're being asked to just be careful of anyone around you depleting your energy. I'm going to pull out a card for these full moon and Scorpio. If there's another message for our beautiful Virgos, please. The Temperance card in reverse. balance of emotions, temperament card. Like, and in reverse, it's again saying, I feel like it all makes, the temperance is also a Sagittarius, if that makes any difference for you. There's all these really, you have a lot of blockage when there's a blockage in a relationship or a partnership, and they're asking you to find that balance. And maybe there'll be a rough moment at one point this week because of it. But the Ace of Swords is awesome. The message from Spirit is saying it's okay. It's like you're going to be able to cut through it and find your wholeness again. I'm going to put one last card on the Angels of Atlantis. These angels have a lot to say today because they're like jumping out of the deck. Angels of Atlantis. Oh, Metatron. Lord Metatron. I love him. So I'm going to read it to you. Very powerful archangel. He's a very powerful master in the sky. So mercy in the sky, in the dimensions. The Oracle of Metatron beseeches you to explore ways of being merciful within yourself and in relation to fellow human beings and nature. Mercy is God-given and therefore channeled through the sovereign leader. It is then allowed to flourish through the garden of the meek. Therefore, if you harbor any negative issues, such as anger, let go and live the life of your full power, your sovereignty, and express the implicit power of compassion. Be silent as you meditate on this oracle, and Metatron will bring you inspiration. Wow. Screenshot this if you want. Beautiful message from Metatron. Whenever you're in a feeling of a setback feeling or chaos, just call on Metatron, call on my Archangel Michael. They're here to defend us, to help us through this very crazy times. I love you, Virgo, and I'll see you next week. Hello, my beautiful Libra, and welcome to this weekly reading. We got Transformation. Transformation is akin to the tarot deck of the Death card. So transformation is you coming to an end of something, finding a way through to the other side, finding a way, you're stepping away from an old paradigm, an old pattern, an old behavior, an old way of doing things, and stepping into something new. There feels like there's some resistance to it on your part though, even though it's not in reverse, but I feel like there is. I'm getting that energy. So some of you are kind of like in this like whirlwind of the now moment, and you're like, feels like she's praying and she knows that she needs to make the change. And some of you, I feel like, are in this unsure. You're a bit uncertain about making this change. But let's see what the cards have to say. It's beautiful energy, all the same. So this is your full moon in Scorpio card. I'll read this later. So I'm doing a 5-card spread, a past, a present, a challenge, a future, and also a message from Spirit. In your past, we have the 10 of Swords energy. It makes sense with this transformation card. 10 of Swords, which is really not pleasant, right? But 10 of Swords energy is all these negative energies. Fear, doubt, anxiety, stress, greed, status, power, everything that like sadness, depression. You've had to deal with this in this past year or this past few months or this past weeks. But the 10 of Swords is the end, it's the beginning, it's the end of it. You're at the end of it and you're going to start a new journey. You're ready to start. So almost like the transformation card is coming in saying, Libra, you may have experienced some of this heartbreak. You may have experienced some of this, you're still experiencing some of this fears. Don't worry about it. We got you. We got you covered. You're ready for this change. So it feels good that it's in the past. Let's see what's happening in the present. Eight of Cups, very interesting energy. Eight of Cups energy is about stepping away from the old. I love that they came out together. So here you are, you're feeling overwhelmed by something, a relationship, a job, or if you own your own business or something, like it's like money constraints, could be relationship issues, could be travel constraint, like a lot of things that are just not working out for us, anguish. And here the Eight of Cups is, I feel like some of you are saying, okay, I recognize that this is the world that we're living in at this moment, and we're not going back to any normals. We're heading into something new. I'm ready. So a lot of you are ready to like turn your back on the past and move into a new future, which we are heading into a new earth. And to head into a new earth, we need to go through the shit of what is going on now. And some of you are actually coming to terms with it, and you're ready to make the move. So kudos to you, Libra, out there, because all your cups are full here and you're ready for that change. So what's the challenge that you'll meet this week? Queen of Cups energy. What an interesting challenge to have. The Queen of Cups is like this healing energy, is love energy. Some of you are finding hard to love yourself. Some of you are having a hard time with your spirituality. You're not accepting that part of yourself. You're not ready to let go of the old and take on the new. You're not ready to love other people. Could also be like she's holding that glass and it looks like wine or margarita. Could also be having a challenge like, why can't I be partying or socializing? Why can't I be like enjoying life with my friends? And that's an issue for you. Queen of Cups energy is all about being with people, but it's about compassion and love, right? And that's maybe Libra, you love, it's all about relationships with you, and you like to be with people. And here, like, you're like, it's unfair. The challenge could also be for someone out here that is having a problem in a relationship with a woman or a man. It could be you're having an issue and they're not maybe showing the love that you deserve. And the Eight of Cups could also be that you're ready to walk away from this. The Queen of Cups energy is like very intuitive and like in like this challenging position. I feel like some of you are maybe taking on energies of other people and it's weighing you down. Could be that. It could be like whether you're in a relationship or family or friends. It could also be these choices that a lot of people are making at this point in time, and it's affecting your emotional health. So what is the immediate future for you this week? Is the Ace of Swords. So very interesting energy. I like that the Ten of Swords and the Ace of Swords, like this is your past and this is your future. So we're saying goodbye to all of these and you're cutting through and saying, I'm not interested in this anymore. I'm not interested in being afraid and being brought down to like nothing. I'm tired of like following the rules. I'm tired. So you're like cutting to get clear for yourself with a relationship, with the government, with your business, with travel plans. You're coming into your own. You're getting like, I'm the warrior here. I know what I want. For those of you on the journey, then you are like becoming clear of your spiritual gifts coming in. You're becoming clear of what you want and where you're going to put your energy. For all the other ones, it's all the same thing. You're like, the challenge is you're giving away too much of your energy, and now you're like, nope, I'm not giving my energy to these people anymore because they don't deserve my energy. Very bold here. I like the energy here for Libra. It's like very transformational energy. It's just an energy of like breaking away from the old you and going into a new you. It's like a death to the old. And then we have a message from, oh my God, the Ten of Wands. is a message from Spirit. Ten of Wands is like this energy of like carrying on weights of other people, but again, it's a 10 energy. So it's like, I'm done. I started like this at the beginning of the week, and I'm going to end like, the message is like, the Spirit is like, no man, you're not going to do that. You're going to pick up those swords or those wands and you're going to chuck them. It really feels good. And the 10-10, right? The 10-10 energy. 10s are all about starting new journeys. Ace of Swords is about starting a new beginning. It's a new journey as well. There's a very good feeling here, Libra. So continue that, and just don't hang around people who deplete your energy. So let's get this full moon in Scorpio. A new moon, a new start is coming. Like, amazing. This is exactly it. This is like amazing when it all works out like that. So you are going through a transformation in your life. You're going through something that is going to, like, I'm only getting the word in French. It's called bouleverser, which is like, it's going to cause like it's like a snowball effect kind of thing. It's like, it starts out really bad and then it ends up being really amazing for you. So let's get one other message for Libra with the full moon in Scorpio. What else do they need? What do they need to know? Should they release something else? The Five of Swords and the Tower. This Tower card is like everywhere in everybody's thing. So the Tower card is this like chaos that's happening out there. It's 2021 for me. It's 2020, 2021 for me. So yeah, the full moon is saying it's time to say goodbye to the old paradigms, and the Five of Swords comes out too, and it's this energy of that. It's like this defeatist energy. Nope, it's time to say goodbye. The new start is coming. It's time to stop being a victim. It's time to stop being hanging around people who keep you down. It's time to start to go back to people that enlighten you. So we have our final message from this beautiful Angels of Atlantis card deck. They're like popping. I'm telling you, they're like, they really want to speak to everybody today. We got Sandal Fun, which is love. It's beautiful energy, beautiful archangel. Beloved, you are a child of God and a peace lover at heart. This angelic oracle comes to you as a signal that new love or a renewed love is dawning for you. See life through the compassionate eyes of your guardian angel who emanates the Christos, and perceive that love as being uncompromisingly beautiful. Look to the beauty that you will create for all in radiance of your love, which is the prism of the divine. Shifting your perspective to the angelic realm means you become a human angel, or a human angel, and start to speak miracles all around you. Start to spark miracles all around you. Chant Om Namah Shivaya to enliven your peace. So repeat this 3 times tonight if you're reading this or whenever. Om Namah Shivaya to enliven your peace. I got this yesterday. I love it. Love. Maybe new love, new start is coming. Maybe new love is coming in. Who knows? But be careful of your heart when this new love comes in, because your challenge right now is all that love that you give out to other people. All right, Libra, I love you, and I'll see you next week. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Scorpio. And we got this beautiful card for you. The overall energy is Starseer. Starseer to me is the High Priestess in the tarot deck. I feel, and also it could be the Star card, which is the Aquarius card, or it could be the like a Virgo. I think that's what the High Priestess is. But for me, it feels like Scorpio, it's your full moon this week, so we're asking you to hone in on your intuition. Hone in on that divine feminine power that you have inside you. Even if you're a male, females have divine masculine energies as well. So it's just that, what is the divine feminine energies? These are like your intuition, your compassion, your strength, your nurturing, your healing powers. So this is, it feels to me like, I love that she's holding this star and she's seeing a future, a bright future ahead of her. She's seeing the new earth. She's seeing something great happening in the future. But the Starseer card is also a message to you guys for, I feel like a lot of you have been on a journey and you expected a different outcome in your life. You were working at something else with a different end goal, and it's something shifted. And now you're on a different path, and this is saying it's okay. Every little shift that happens in your life is not a coincidence. It's not just happening. It's part of your divine blueprint. It's part of your decision, your soul contract. You decided this a long time ago, and it's happening the way you planned it out. So believe in your higher self. Listen to it. I have a video on higher self. Pick a card reading, or even I have a little Instagram video on how you can connect with your higher self. You can go read that. It's really interesting. So I love this. It's just a beautiful, look at the artwork. It's just gorgeous. Okay, so let's see what's going on here. So I have a message for your full moon in Scorpio here, and we'll read that after. For now, I have a past, present, challenge, immediate future, and message from spirit spread we're gonna do. So your past, we have the Five of Swords in reverse. Beautiful. Five of Swords is like mental conflict. It's like anxiety. You feel defeated in your life, but you're in reverse. So you're letting go. You're shifting from a negative to a positive in your life, which feels good, and I'm happy for you. You're releasing a lot of mental anguish and a lot of mental conflict in your life. So let's see what your present moment is. Interesting. You're Fool in reverse. The Fool is you taking risks, is you trying something new, you starting something great, and here it's in reverse. And you're afraid, Scorpio. There's something holding you back from starting something new. There's something holding you back on this journey that you're on. And yet you're releasing mental anguish and stress, but still you're unsure, you're not certain of your next step. This is what I'm getting. Not every Scorpio, obviously, but this is, obviously it's a general reading, but I'm feeling some of you are kind of stuck in it. So maybe you're in a relationship and you're not sure if you really want to be in this relationship, and you're questioning yourself. You could be in a job, you're questioning that. You could be wanting to move your house, or move to a new home, and you're questioning that. Like, it's because it's the beginning of a journey, the Starseed, right? The Fool card. And here it's in reverse, so you're feeling insecure. It could be that you did something impetuous last week or last month and you're regretting it. There's an interesting feeling here, so let's see what your challenge is. That wasn't enough. The Seven of Crystals in reverse, which is the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. So the Seven of Pentacles is being patient and waiting for something to happen. The Seven of Pentacles in reverse is you being impatient with yourself. You're kind of like almost beating yourself up for feeling like this, for feeling like uncertain and unsure about your next move. You're not giving yourself credit. You're like a seven card is like faith in oneself. And here, like, I don't feel like you have faith in yourself again. Like you're frustrated with yourself. But you know what this card also is? It's like, it's stop it's time to stop waiting around. It's time to stop waiting for others to make moves. It's time to stop and to start doing something. So it's kind of an interesting energy here for you. Okay, you feel insecure, but you're also releasing insecurities. And here you're maybe, you're like, you know, feeling shitty and like feeling like a victim almost on something that you created. It's time to like drop it all and just do what the hell you want to do, Scorpio. That's what I'm feeling. In your immediate future, we have the Ace of Swords. Can I tell you how many Ace of Swords we've had in all of these readings? I think it's the third or the fourth Ace of Swords we get in an immediate future, which is freaking beautiful. Because Ace of Swords is a new beginning. It's mental clarity. It's starting fresh. It's like you're cutting away all of this. I'm going to show you. It's like you saying bye-bye. You don't need these like mental energies to be harboring on your, like clouding your mind. You're saying bye. You're saying, you know what? So what? Yes, I'm a bit insecure right now. So what? I'm like, not feeling great. But the Ace of Swords is like, nah. Okay, so forgive yourself and let it go. Seven of Pentacles. Stop being frustrated with yourself. Let it go. Because this is a new beginning. I like it. It's good with this. It's like, it's time to hone in on your intuition again. Remember what a powerful being of light you are. Take that sword, become that warrior of love and light that you really are. And your your message from Spirit is 8 of Cups in reverse. 8 of Cups is you moving away from something old and running away. Maybe the 8 of Cups in reverse is you, they're telling you, you can't be running away from your past anymore. You can't be running away from issues that make you feel uncomfortable. Because like I said in the beginning, the full moon in Scorpio is about you, the Scorpio, in the next 2 weeks, you're going to have to be dealing with your old issues that are going to be coming back. They all, like, you try to suppress, but it's going to come and start to be highlighted in your life for these next 2 weeks. And this is the message from Spirit, is like, don't suppress this anymore, Scorpio, and deal with it. Face to face the fears, face the challenges, face these insecurities, and you will flourish. Because you got that Ace of Swords, baby. This is kind of a beautiful reading. It's a lot of cutting away of old relationships, old ways of thinking. It's almost a feeling of like, stop, like I should have, I could have, you know, I didn't do this, I would have done, like enough of that. Like if you want to do it, just do it. That's the message. Stop like feeling sorry for yourself. In a nice way, I'm gonna pull out this message from your full moon in Scorpio. What is it? Waxing crescent moon, have faith in your dreams. Beautiful. Have faith in yourself and have faith in your dreams. I like this a lot. It's exactly what Spirit is saying. It's like, dream the dream, but do it, Scorpio. So I'm gonna do a final, like a message for the full moon in Scorpio. Okay, 6 of Swords in reverse. It's the same idea. The 6 of Swords is getting up, going, and like going away from troubles, stepping away from the past. But here it's in reverse. So I'm feeling this energy of you are being asked to face everything in the face. Forgive it, forgive yourself, forgive the situation, forgive someone else, let it go, but can start afresh, start new. Stop holding on to the past, stop holding on to what should have, could have, would have. It's not working anymore. Boom, I like it. I'm going to do one last message from the Angels of Atlantis Oracle deck, because they are beautiful. like I said to everybody else, this deck is like wants to speak to you. It's like they want to talk. I like it. It's a very nice energy. So we got Uriel, trust. It's kind of like, I love the way it works out for everybody. Disappointment often takes us to a state in life where the erosion of our faith in self, others, or the source occurs. Uriel is gently reminding you to practice belief, faith, and trust, for they are the three concomitants of love. Wow, okay. Simply say a gentle prayer to Uriel, to the source, asking to develop the muscle of trust and to take away the fever of the untrust. Just like the soaring summits of wonderful trusting Everest, you will once more spring forward with joy in your step. You may always trust the angels, for they love for the sake of love. So nice. Chant Ha, H-A-H, so Ha, through your heart chakra to stimulate heart tingles and a resurgence of trusting fibers to fill your life. Trust in yourself, my beautiful Scorpios. You got this. Face those fears. Face it. Stand up to love. Stand up for yourself. I love you, and I'll see you next week. And happy full moon in Scorpio. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Sagittarius, and welcome to your weekly reading. We got our ancient future. For me, this is like an ancestors card. It feels like you're being asked to be present in your journey, whether you're on the spiritual awakening, even if you're not, but be present. I feel like a lot of you are anxious. I feel many of you are, which makes sense because if you listen to my intro, full moon in Scorpio, the Sagittarians are going to be feeling antsy this next few weeks because of the Scorpio energy, which is super intense, and you don't like intense energies like this, and it will affect the Sagittarius and the Leo and the Scorpio. So I'm feeling like your ancestors are coming in and saying, we are here to help you through this this week. But it's almost like, don't take on extra projects or extra emotions or extra people that are too intense for you. Don't take them on this week because you already are having a hard time navigating through your own energies and your own emotions. So stay away from that. You see the fish, there's like communication. I'm almost feeling like keep your communication in a low vibration, in a high vibration, but in a like away from people who are that may like intensify your energies, like keep you down instead of keeping you high. So we have a message for your full moon in Scorpio. Read that after. And now I did a 5-card spread, which I do the past, the present, the challenge, immediate future, and a message from spirit. So your past is 4 of Wands in reverse. So 4 of Wands energy is celebration, it's harmony, it's coming together, it's marriage, but it's in reverse. So some of you may have had a breakup recently, or some of you are just not in any mood to celebrate or be harmonious or spend time with friends. You're in a very isolated mood, you're very like withdrawn, which is completely understandable, but it's uncomfortable for you to be like this, even though I feel like some of you actually want to be like this right now in this current week, but it's not like you, because Sagittarius is very social, likes to be with people, likes to spend time, likes to partake in intelligent conversations, wants to like learn things all the time. And here you're in reverse and you're just not having it. Just fine. It's like you feel rocky almost. So your present situation, again, is the Ace of Swords in reverse. So the Ace of Swords energy is clarity, of belief, like a clarity. You're very clear, but here you're not clear. It could be that you're like there's a heart here, so it could have been in a relationship. Something just didn't work out well. Could be what's going on now. You're feeling very anxious and stressed about these decisions and these choices that we need to make. I feel like you are you're uncertain about your friends and family around you, or even just simple decisions that you need to make. I feel like it's like they're really big for you right now, Saggy. I feel like there's a loss of freedom for you here, and you're coming up against it. And your challenge is the 7 of Cups in reverse. Daydreams and decisions in reverse. So the 7 of Cups energy is this energy about lots of decisions in front of you, lots of options in front of you, and in reverse. So you're very muddled. You're having to make decisions. Do I stay in business? Do I stay in my job? Do I get another job? Do I get, like, it's like a lot of, do I do this instead of this? There's a lot of options in front of you, and you're like, what is going on? Right? It's almost like the challenge is to like come within, like let go of all the desires and wants and pressures around you. I feel like you're very under pressure here. You're like, it's like a performance thing. I feel like you're being, I don't know, I feel like someone's like putting pressure on you to come up with a decision quickly. I don't know what it is. Like, it's your home life, your like I said, your business, your job, a relationship. There's this very heavy feeling like weighing on you, and it's like you don't like that because you're like a free thinker. You do what you want to do. Your immediate future is the 9 of Wands, which is rest and reconsider, and it's in reverse. So it like, this is like a you contemplating something in your life, but in reverse, it's actually beautiful. It's you overcoming obstacles. It's you standing up to all this bullshit and saying, you know what, this is what I want to do with my life. It's you're overcoming your barriers. You could be, some of you could be self-sabotaging yourself. There's a lot of, if we look at all your cards, they're all reversed. So you're dealing with a lot of blockage. You're dealing with a lot of obstacles in your life. You're wanting to release a lot of things in your life, and you really feel very worn down by this. I'm feeling worn down for you, Saji. And like nothing is as it seems, and you're feeling that. You're like, wow, man, what is happening in this world? Why does this have to happen? And you're like very discouraged. I completely get you. Let's see what the message from Spirit is. It's the 9, it's the Hermit in reverse. So the Hermit is all about you going within, you leading the way, you finding the light. It's a very interesting message coming your way. There's a lot of you that are being asked to stand up, speak your truth. If no one likes, it doesn't matter what everyone says. Speak what is in your heart. Find that light within you. Seek the light that's in you. Remember who you are, Sagittarius. Yes, you are a powerful being of light, and even if you don't like resonate with me when I say these things, you are a powerful being, a human being, right? You the Hermit card is kind of, it's a Virgo card, but I find it reminds me of you in a way, because your Sagittarius is all about higher learning. It's always about, you're always wanting to learn something new. You're very open to new wisdom, to new ways. You don't really judge people. And here you're being asked to go within. and remember who you are. That's what I feel like this is. Remember where you come from. Let's see what your full moon in Scorpio suggestion is. Blue moon. Believe in the impossible. Beautiful. The blue moon, I believe, is in October. Your believe in the impossible, because everything is in reverse here. It's like I feel like when I envision you, I feel like you're like climbing up this rocky mountain, and you keep crumbling down because you're frustrated with yourself, and you get angry. These low vibe energies are encompassing, weighing down on you, and you're like, that's not who you are. So let's take out another message for your full moon in Scorpio, if there's anything else you need to release. Get these cards here. If there's anything else that we need to help Sagittarius, please, when this control. This is the Strength card, the Leo card, if that means anything to you. It's time to, I like this card, it's time to listen to your intuition. Go between the eyes, listen to the intuition, find that bravery inside you, find that courage again. Remember the infinite power that resides within you. Find that control again within yourself. Call out to your ancestors, call out to your spirit guides, call out to your angels, call out to whoever is a mentor, someone that you need to bring you down back to earth. Believe in the impossible. I love that for you. It's a beautiful energy, because you're feeling a bit lost, and it's okay to feel that way. So one last message from the angels. They be popping all night long. Raphael, cleansing. Raphael is our master healer. So what does Raphael have to say for you? I feel like someone got this too. I think Taurus got this. So, water and fire are the forces brought by the oracle to draw you into the harmony that Raphael wishes for you. Perhaps you have recently experienced situations that evolved beyond their creative potential and now need purifying. If so, use these strong elemental forces to cleanse them by drenching the substance in water or by burning the idea in fire. Both measures literally release the energy of the elements, thus transforming them from negative into positive. We need these initiatory forces when we move from one important condition to another. As we see in the ceremonials that use fire and water joining together in faith, chant He to provide mental clarity. So it's kind of interesting. They're asking you to drench something in water or burn something. This feels really good for a full moon ritual that you can do if you're watching this in the week of the Scorpio full moon. It works anyways. So if there's anything you need to release, if you need to release some lower vibrational energy, write it on the paper. Fear, anger, frustration, sadness, whatever, burn it or drench it in water, throw it down the toilet bowl, please. I think it's great. And chant He 3 times. Feel the cleansing come through you. I love this energy for you, Sagittarius. I love you, and I will see you next week. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Capricorn, and welcome to this reading. We picked the healing card for you in this beautiful deck, and I felt like it's directed to some of you who are in the healing business, or some of you have doesn't always have to be like energy healers or Reiki. It could be anything. Could be a reader. It could also be someone in a service that deals with people, and you're like listening to people all the time. You're actually healing these people, right? So healers abound. Now more and more with the Scorpio full moon, a lot of our spiritual gifts are going to start shining. So a lot of you might realize that you are intense healers or healers, and you never thought you were a healer. So there's also this feeling and energy of healing within your soul. I like that there's all these colors, there's all the chakra colors. There's time, maybe this is a reminder to you to reach out to an energy healer. Maybe you need some chakra alignment. Chakra alignment is the energy centers in your body. It's like root, sacral, solar, heart, right, throat, third eye. It's there's all of them. There's like just 7 here, but there's tons of other ones. And I feel like maybe there's this, you need some healing for yourself. And let's see what the cards have to say for you. I also have a message for your Scorpio full moon. So I'm doing a spread, which is past, present, challenge, future, and message from spirit. So in your past position, we have the Lovers in reverse, which is the Gemini card, if that means anything for you. But it's interesting that the healing, and here comes the Lovers. So in your past, maybe you've had a relationship breakup. Maybe you're having problems in a relationship. It doesn't only have to be love. Could be friendship, could be family relationships, but I'm feeling could also be choice, because the Lovers card is a choice card. Could be that with right now what's happening in the world, people are making choices that are not aligning with everybody else. So there could be some pushback here for you. There could be, I feel there's, you guys are having to deal with like a past breakup, or someone coming in from your past that hurt you and just showing up here. You're feeling hurt, and that's why healing is here. It's here to help you. So let's see what's happening in your present situation. The Moon. Wow. The Moon is Pisces card, but the Moon is all that. It's this hurt, it's this hidden, your hidden feelings, something, your shadow side, which is not always a bad thing, by the way. I hate when people are like, oh, shadow, but the shadow is like feelings that you have within you that you don't particularly understand how to deal with, or you don't like, and you kind of reject them and you suppress it, and then it starts to come up. And full moon energy, you start to feel those energies a bit more, and it's almost like a reconciliation energy. So let them come up, and the Moon is saying let it come up, and forgive it and let it go, kind of energy. Listen closely to your body, listen closely to your heart, your higher self, your intuition. You're being asked to task. If you want to be a healer, you must heal yourself first. If you want to heal others, you must heal yourself first. If you want to be healed, there's many people out there willing to help you heal. Just reach out to anyone, and there's help around the corner. We are sure of that. Maybe you need to ask Pisces. Maybe there is some healing necessary from this ruptured relationship. Maybe some of you are doing the work. I feel like some of you are actually doing the work. It's a bit heavy, but you're being asked to look inside you. You can find this and illuminate it. Let's see what else there is. What's the challenge of the week? The Chariot in reverse. The Chariot is like a fast moving card. It's like moving homes. So some of you, it's also ego. What I feel here is that some of you are harboring some hurts from a past relationship. You're harboring some hurts from family loss, friendship rupture, something that's just not aligned with you. And this is, and it's like fighting with you. You're fighting with your ego right now, because this is like keeps coming back, and it's like either you approach this person and you finish it or whatever, or there's this feeling of just like it's time to settle it in your mind, like forgive this past hurt relationship, whatever situation it is, and move on to that Chariot and move away from it. There could have been like you're like broke up and there's like a home issue that you're both living in the same home, and it's like almost a challenge is like get out of the home. Like step away from what's keeping you down. The Chariot is a Cancer card. You got 3 major arcana here, so it's a major lesson that you're going to be learning this week, Capricorn. And I feel like this is something that's coming in from the past, because I feel like if we've already discussed this with you a few months ago, a year ago, not a year ago because I haven't been doing this a year, but a few months ago for sure. And I feel like it's time. It's time to own up to yourself. But let's see what's going on in your immediate future. Oh, I think 2 of them came out for you like this. Yes, they really wanted to come out. Well, look at this. Can you believe this? Shadow work. And the 3 of Wands shows up, which is gorgeous. Shadow work is exactly what you're talking about, your shadow self. So you're being asked to do your shadow work. What is shadow work? Is to face those fears, face the grief, face the heartbreak, face the failures, face the things that you don't want to see. It's time to drudge them up, love them, have compassion for them, forgive them, and let them go. This is the perfect time in a full moon to do shadow work. If you need a ritual of it, like this is you don't, if you're watching this after the actual full moon, which is on Monday at 11:30 Eastern time, so it could be Tuesday for you wherever you live in the world, but it doesn't matter. In the week of the full moon, maybe do a ritual where you write down on a piece of paper all the people, of the situations, the feelings, emotions, like the fear, heartbreak, all of these on a piece of paper. Burn them, or if you don't want to burn it, throw it in the toilet, drench them in water. Do a ritual where you release them from you. This is how you release your shadow. When you start to love your shadow. And then the 3 of Wands energy comes in, which is beautiful energy. Is that energy of moving forward. So you're being asked to say goodbye. Like here, look, say goodbye. The light will shine, and you will move to the new earth. You will move to a new paradigm. You will move to a release. You will move to something new. You won't have this energy, and it will be healing. This is your healing, my beautiful Capricorns. You're in for a beautiful week this week if you do the work. I really highly recommend you do that ritual that I just said. And if you don't want to do that, then just go out on the full moon and speak to it and just say, I want to release my fears. I release my love for this person. I love him or her, but I release it. Whatever it is that you need to say. Your words are as powerful as an action. So your message from Spirit is the Page of Wands. Beautiful energy. It's new beginnings. I feel already lighter just seeing this card. It's like the feeling of you are being asked to do a lot of work this week with shadow, with believing in your intuition, releasing all the old energies, healing your soul, healing your light, healing your heart. But Spirit is here and saying we're handing over the tools for you to do this. We are offering ourselves. We're here for you. But something new is going to start. That page could be babies, some new babies coming in, or you're going to get your children back, or there's just something very youthful and innocent about this card. It's very creative, a creative expression. Something's going to happen this week that's going to make you feel complete again. Wow. So let's look at your full moon in Scorpio message. It's, oh wow, it's the new moon in Capricorn, which is you. Your hard work is paying off. Well, if you do all this shadow work, your hard work will definitely pay off. I will pull another card for this Scorpio full moon. One last message for our beautiful Capricorns who have a interesting and heavy week ahead of them, but it's going to be all worth it in the end. So, no. I know which one it is already. So, this one. 8 of Swords. 8 of Swords feels a bit creepy, but it's all about you releasing yourself from mental anxiety, mental stresses, fears. So it's all this work, it's this shadow work that you're up against. The full moon Scorpio is going to help you through that. So do that work that you need to do. You're getting help from the divine. Take that help. I'm going to pull one last card from this Angels of Atlantis. They are very eager to speak to all the signs today. I feel the energy in the deck. So for Capricorn, please, who would like to come out for Capricorn? See, they're like boom. Metatron, he came out already for somebody. I love Metatron. He is the boss when it comes to archangels. So let's see. Metatron, the supernal teacher. The Sphinx has always created within us the wonderment of enigma, for within its being lies the wisdom of the centuries, the knowledge of bygone civilizations. Therefore, your choice of this oracle brings to you knowledge of your own divine wisdom. Through eons of time and the quest of many lives, you have wrought such beauty and knowing within your soul. Metatron wishes you to be still, to meditate on your own innate wisdom, and to act with the honor of an angel. Please chant Ha to feel these energies moving through your heart as the seat of the soul. So chant Ha, feel it in your heart. He will be there for you. Reach out to Metatron. I always say reach out to all your archangels. If you don't know who they are, reach out to Metatron. This is your week to reach out to him. He is the master. He's always there to help us, guide us, especially you Capricorn. You're very ambitious. You're very straightforward. That is his energy as well. I love you, Capricorn, and good luck this week. But you got healing power all around you. Take advantage of it. Reach out to people who are around you that can help you, and reach out to your angels and your spirits and your guides. I love you, and I'll see you next week. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Aquarius, and welcome to your weekly tarot reading. We got you the throat chakra, which I was like, love this image. I love this with the butterfly, which is freedom, which the angel wings, which is divine guidance. I feel like we got this last week, something about words, right? Word Lord for you, Aquarius. So it's all about you being impeccable with your word, being truthful with your word, and it's coming back again. I feel in this energy though, this week, it's like more be integral with the words that you speak. But they're asking you to speak. Because some of you are not speaking your truth. You're afraid of what other people think. You're afraid of what everyone around you is saying about you. You're afraid about things. Doesn't matter. You're a divine being. That's what matters. Be kind, but be truthful to you and to other people. I love this card. It feels very Aquarius to me, right? Revolutionary energy. So we have a message for you for the full moon in Scorpio, but we'll read that after. And for now, we are doing a past, present, challenge, immediate future, and message from Spirit spread. So here we go. In your past, we got the Devil in reverse. The Devil for me, my trump card. Like the Devil represents to me what is going on in this world. This 2020, 2021 is the Devil to me. So it's beautiful that you are releasing. You're like almost done with what's going on in the world. You're ready to go back, to go up the stairs kind of thing. You're like, I'm not going down the stairs into the hell. I'm going up where the light is. You're releasing some obsessions, some addictions that you have. Could be some of you were in really bad relationships and that's being released. The Devil always speaks of like obsession with shopping or like things that you do, like very materialism, greed, lust. But there's this feeling of letting go, which is really beautiful, and turning your back on this crap that's going on out there. So, just to be like honest here. And the present card is the Knight of Pentacles. It's an interesting energy because the Knight of Pentacles is like slow and steady energy. It's someone that's maybe coming into your life that's very practical, or maybe you're needing to be practical in your life. You're needing to, maybe you've met someone in your life that is very, it's like this is a Virgo energy. So it's this energy of very disciplined, very methodical, which you kind of like, I think, Aquarius, because you are a bit like that, but you're also a bit more crazy than this. So let's see what's going on. What is your challenge? The Eight of Swords, this is a popular card. The Eight of Swords energy. So it's interesting because the Devil in reverse says to me that you're trying to release these mental energies, and here they show up again. But your challenge is that you're releasing your fears. You're trying to release your fears. You're trying to release the limitations that you feel. You feel like confined and you're done. Like she's trapped with all these energies around her. And all these energies to me are always like fears, guilt, sadness, worries, like despair, poverty, thinking, all this lack thinking, all this like low vibe energy thinking, and she's in it. And here, because it's your challenge, you're trying to get out of that. You're trying to find your way through, but you're blindfolded. But you're gonna find your way through because you're freaking Aquarius. I'm gonna make you find your way through. So an immediate future is the Ace of Pentacles, which freaking amazing. Ace of Pentacles is like money is coming in, but it's also like a new investment or a new business project or something new. But with this Eight of Swords here as your challenge, I feel like, look, doesn't it feel like you broke through it? Right? She's in the orange, you're in the orange. Like it almost feels like her hand, right? But her hand broke through and she's found the light. She found that light inside of her. And your message from Spirit is the High Priestess. I feel like they're telling you that you have the power inside you, but you already know that, Aquarius, to release yourself from this devil energy, this control energy. Listen to your instinct about it. Some of you are not trusting your instincts. You're doubting your intuition. That's why you find yourself in this devil energy. And they're asking you to go slowly, trudge slowly through it, We're not asking for fast thought processes here. Analyze what you need to do while you're doing your research, whatever it is that is happening in your life, but find that way through this. You don't thrive well in those kind of energies, Aquarius. You thrive in like very bright, smart energies, like things that make you think, like high vibrational energies that gets you going. And the High Priestess. It's interesting because the High Priestess, I related to Virgo as well, and you have 2 Virgos, so maybe Virgos mean something to you. There's also the Devil, which is Capricorn. That could mean something for you. This feels like an energy, a you energy too. She's like, just sits on her throne. She doesn't give a crap about anyone else. she knows her power. She really believes in her divine power. So this in spirit is like, okay, Aquarius, let go of all those energies. Speak your truth. Speak your truth. The High Priestess speaks her truth without giving, a shite about anybody else. So I'm going to read this full moon in Scorpio message for you. Wow. It's a full moon in Virgo. So definitely there's a Virgo energy around you, or something Virgo means something to you. So look in your birth chart if there's Virgo anywhere, because you are good enough. That's a great energy. You are good enough. So I'm going to pull out a card for that full moon in Scorpio for Aquarius. Is there any other message they need to know? This is a deck that feels very alive. 9 of Swords. Look at this energy. But you know what? It makes sense to me because it's the full moon in Scorpio. This is what you're needing to release. And you have this in your challenge, 8 of Swords, and this is the next one, is the 9. Here you're trying to release yourself, and here you're feeling the angst, you're feeling the anxiety, the stresses, you're allowing them to take over your mind. And the full moon is asking you, you're good enough. You don't need this shit. So it's up to you to release this, please. So we can do some, I've been suggesting some rituals for some signs, and I feel like you definitely need to be released. Maybe you can try and release 9 things from your, that are bogging you down. Burn them, drench them in water, throw them away, but find a way to crumple them up. Fear, anxiety, sleeplessness, stress, whatever, doubt, guilt, a situation that you're not happy with, burn it and release it. I'm gonna pull out one last card from this beautiful deck, Angels of Atlantis. They are so wanting to speak to all of you today, but now I got 3, so I'm going to see who wants this. Oh my God, Metatron has shown up for a lot of people. I love Metatron. He is the Lord Metatron. He is one of the masters. He is very much a angel, archangel that is like a planner, an organizer. He controls. He's very much a structure. He's beautiful, beautiful soul. So maybe one day we will meet. We got Mercy. The Oracle of Metatron beseeches you to explore ways of being merciful within yourself and in relation to fellow human beings in nature. Mercy is God-given and therefore channeled through the sovereign leader. It is then allowed to flourish through the garden of the meek. Therefore, if you harbor any negative issues, such as anger, let go and live the life of your full power, your sovereignty, and express the implicit power of compassion. Be silent as you meditate in this oracle, and Metatron will bring you inspiration. While I was reading this, I just realized something. Do you know who got this? Virgo did. So I don't know what Virgo has, what the meaning of significance of Virgo for you this week is, but pay attention to any Virgo that's coming in your life. Could be a male or a female, someone very new coming into your life that's going to help you with something when it comes to money or finances, or just could be some love, or could be a very highly intuitive soul that's helping you through something. But depth, and there's this full moon in Virgo, right? You are good enough. So I feel very much that this, or listen to the Virgo reading perhaps, but Virgo is very important for you this week, Aquarius. I love you, and I'll see you next week. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Pisces. We picked the unique gifts for you. Look how gorgeous she is. Unique gifts with that beautiful heart center. Unique gifts is this beautiful energy that you have. You hold unique gifts. You have something special that only you are holding on to, and you haven't shared with the world yet. And the spirit is coming in and asking you, it's time to share this with the world. What's very interesting is that it's the full moon in Scorpio, and the full moon is highlighting and spotlighting our spiritual gifts this month. So it feels like almost poetic that this came out for you. That means that you are tapping into more spiritual gifts, and it's time for you to shine. So let's see what is going on here. Maybe we'll see your spiritual gifts in here. This is your full moon in Scorpio message. We will talk about this later. So I did a 5-part card spread: past, present, challenge, immediate future, and message from spirit. So in your past position, we have the King of Wands. King of Wands energy is a very creative energy. It's a Leo energy, if that means anything to you. It's a very driven, ambitious energy. Could be someone in your life that is like this. Could be a Leo in your life that is driving you to share your gifts. Could be you finding that passion inside you, finding again, diving into what you love. Could be a man coming in your life. Could be a Leo female too, but it's a king energy, so I say man. It could be a start of a new relationship with someone who is actually loves you, like adores you, puts you on that pedestal, and is going to help you. There's like inspiration here, I feel. So let's see what else there is. In your present position, we have the 7 of Swords. What is that? The 7 of Swords is this energy of betrayal, lies, deception. So maybe this King of Wands energy actually came in or is lying to you about something. Maybe there doesn't have to be though. It could also be you lying to yourself about your gifts. You lying to yourself about something in your life right now. Your job, maybe your job, you're lying to yourself that you shouldn't be staying at that job. Because the 7 of Swords energy in some decks, I realize, are you stepping out of this societal rules and standing on your own. Because the 7 energy is about having faith in yourself and standing apart. So I'm curious to see as we go what your challenge is and see how that works out here. Your challenge is the Ace of Cups in reverse. Okay, so Ace of Cups is divine love, love coming in. In reverse is like you're not accepting love coming in. So there's a lot of ways to look at all this here, right? So King of Wands could have been someone in your life that's lying to you, and you're like not sure what to do about it. You're like, okay, but I really love this person, but I'm not sure, it's not working for me. right? I don't want to be lied to. I don't want to be felt like, I don't want to be betrayed. I don't want to feel like walking on eggshells kind of feelings. Could be a very passionate person, driven person. It's not really thinking, because the Leo, the King of Wands energies doesn't really, could be kind of selfish in a way, and they're hurting you, and it's killing your vibe. So like it could be in a job situation, but because of the Ace of Cups, it's this lack of self-love that you have for yourself, Pisces. I almost feel like you're self-sabotaging yourself when it comes to situations in your life, when it comes to a relationship, a family member, a friend. You're creating drama because you don't know how to deal with your emotions, with your Pisces, but you're having a hard time with it. It's time to start to love yourself again, Pisces. No matter what happened with this Seven of Swords energy, if someone has lied to you, if someone has hurt you, if someone is not treating you the way you need to be treated, that's on them, not on you. It's not on you to take on this energy as well. It's time to love yourself again. So your immediate future card is the Knight of Wands in reverse. Knight of Wands is the energy of adventure. Like he's very spontaneous. Knight of Wands energy is someone who comes into your life for like a short period of time. He's a warrior energy. Very outgoing, very sociable. Reverse. So reverse is what? Is that you're, maybe once you had this with your mate, your partner, your friend, you had like a very exciting, passionate relationship, and it's not there anymore. And you're at a stumbling block in your, I feel you're at a stumbling block in your life right now with a love partner, a family member, a friend, colleague, but it's someone important in your life. And there's been a moment of disconnect, a moment of betrayal, and you're wanting to go back to the way it was, but it's not. And the outcome, the message from Spirit is the Magician. Which is kind of beautiful because the Magician comes in and is like, no matter what's in front of you, whatever mishaps that you have that power inside you, Pisces, to take all this and create your own reality with it. You have that magic inside you, Pisces. You are unique. You have a gift to do whatever the hell you want to do. And now it's time to harness it and not rely on other people around you, not rely on people for love or respect or harmony, or just rely on yourself, because you got something. It's this week is the time to harness it and to go into your heart, to love yourself again, so you can love other people, but people need to start loving you. I'm kind of tired of this Pisces getting like walked all over, man. So we're going to get, this is your message for the full moon in Scorpio. It's the new moon in Sagittarius. Luck is on your side. I like this. Finally. Luck is on your side. So what else is there that maybe Pisces needs to know to release in this full moon in Scorpio? We like what fell out of here. The Ace of Crystals, the Ace of Pentacles. Money is coming in for you, so you can go on with these unique gifts. A new beginning is starting for you. A new business project, a new partner maybe is coming in. But abundance is yours. This week, we are going to release all this that is no longer serving you, and you're going to call in for abundance. I am wealthy. I am abundant. I am spiritually wealthy. I'm in love with myself. Please say that. We're getting one last message from Angels of Atlantis deck, because like I said, in every other sign, this deck is vibrant and alive. The angels have much to say to you guys. So who is coming out for Pisces, please? Zapkael. Surrender. So let's see what he has to say for you. It's the last page too. Surrender. The angels want you to know that you are holding too tightly to a part of your life and that you need to relinquish that hold. Oh my God. Trust that healing will swiftly come, for it always does. Resistance only intensifies the aspect of life that we are holding on to, whether this be a relationship, our career, or our health. Zapkael wants you to surrender to heaven and let the angels carry you. This lover angel wants you to learn how you may release all notions of control, substituting such action with a yielding to the management of life. It is an illusion that any part of life may be controlled by predetermining the outcome. Let go and let God in. Beautiful. Remember, everything that you surrender will be replaced by something better, thus allowing miracles to fully happen. Chant Ha. H-A-W. Ha. Ha. To allow your groundedness to be vibrationally opened. Wow. Beautiful. So, you have some releasing to do, Pisces, but the Magician comes in, luck is on your side, the Ace of Pentacles. It's like the culmination of all of it was like, boom. Harness the Magician. It's a beautiful energy to hold on to. I feel good about this. Reach out to the angels, your guides, your spirits, whoever. You got some unique gifts coming your way. Pay attention to them. I love you, Pisces, and I'll see you next week.